You know, if you've been following us for the last couple of weeks, we've had a couple of big, kind of really cool, old school deals come in here to CSN. We bought a massive deal of older proof sets. This is just, I think it's spectacular. 61, 62, 63, 64, all in the original government packages, certificates, all that stuff. And this is the way they used to come. I mean, we're kind of used to proof sets, you know, in the spiffy little boxes with the, you know, the plastic holders and all that other stuff. Well, this is the way they used to come. Okay, those envelopes is how they shipped them to you. They just put your address on there, just pasted your address and shipped them to you just like that. I love the return address there. Treasury Department, United States Mint, Philadelphia 30 PA. Just send it back to the big building with all the money in it. The other thing that I love is the certificate that comes right over here. Can we get in close on that? I want to read that. And it says, sooner or later, your proof coins may show evidence of oxidation, tarnish, or discolor. We have chosen materials and methods which we hope will delay this possibility. What we cannot assume responsibility for oxidation. Please do not ask us to make exchanges or adjustments. Your proof coins have been carefully inspected before release. If it should appear to you what may seem to you a defect or a scratch on the coin, it is no doubt a crease in the polyethylene coated mylar. We tell you this to save us both unnecessary correspondence. Mrs. Ray V. Beister, who's stone cold, folks. I love Mrs. Beister. You better not send anything back to her and make her have any unnecessary correspondence with you. This is, of course, just customer service. She's absolutely just doing her job. Customer service in 1961. So we go back to 1961, and so these are proof coins. Now remember, proof is not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. So proof coins are made differently. They're struck multiple times under higher pressures. Now, just because the packaging is like this, and they're like, oh, they look like all the Franklins and Kennedys and everything else that I've ever seen from 61, 62. So I took one right here, and we had a little tarnish on this nickel here. So I took this, and I popped the Franklin out of here. I cut the Franklin out. I want to show you something. Because this polyethylene is 50 years old, okay, that's what the coins look like inside. That, my friends, is a 1963 proof Franklin $half. Look at that coin right there. And that's what every coin in all of these packages look like. I mean, it is absolutely looks like it was made yesterday. It looks like a proof coin that the United States Mint made at San Francisco, 3 hours ago instead of 60 years ago. I think that's absolutely stunning. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just slide that right there so that we can keep an eye on that. I mean, it's just shining beacon there. So at the end of the day, you get the last 4 years, and these are the last 4 years of Philadelphia minted proof sets. The United States Mint stopped making proof sets at Philadelphia in 1964. Then they moved the proof making capacity of the U.S. Mint to San Francisco. And that started in 1968 and continues to this day at San Francisco. So what you get them is you get them in the original packages. Now here's the thing, and here's what problem with getting them in the original packages. We're going to give you 4 years for $159.95. That's $39.99 a set. $39.99 a set. And here's why you don't see that. Nationally advertised catalog. The quarters, because it's the last year of silver quarters, last year of silver dimes, last year of silver $half in 64, and then the prior 3 years. So I've got here a nationally advertised catalog. The quarters, $39.95, $39.95, $39.95, and $36.95. So what we're charging for the entire set is what they charge for the quarters. So then I would decide to go ahead and look at the $half. $90, $86.50, $86.50, and $75. Those are the $half. So you're way over $100 a set just by doing the quarters and the $half. The pennies are probably only about $7 a piece, another $28. If you look at that, I'm going to try to find the dimes here real quick. Nickels, same thing, about $7 or $8 a piece. But understand, the Roosevelt dimes in proof condition with that are going to be $26.50 a piece, another $100. So we've got, what do we have? We've got $400, we got $500, about $600 coin by coin, yet you get them in the original packaging. And if I got to go back, look at this coin again. I took this coin out of the original packaging. That's what it looks like 60 years later, folks. That's what it looks like 60 60 years later, that's what every single coin in every single one of these envelopes looks like. Because every one of these, I'm sorry, I'm going to reach right in there. I want to show you up close again. Every one of these have been individually hand selected, so all the packaging is fantastic. Look at that. I mean, that is just absolutely, positively amazing that you're going to be able to see every single detail. It is stunning at every level in every respect that you're going to have right there from a proof set. Because remembering, once again, proof is not a condition but a method of manufacturing. Proof coins are made differently. They're struck multiple times under higher pressure. Each one of these coins is individually handled, because after 5 or 10 strikes, they take them out, and then they wipe the dies by hand as well, and then they're put on like trays, and then they're sealed in this filafilm. So understand, this was quite the hand-intensive process that you have with this. And this is what they look like. I said I opened this one up right here. And so it comes, this is the original government packaging. As it says, 1961 proof set. Proof collection is why it's PC. 1962 proof collection. As you can see, the last 4 years from the Philadelphia Mint. And you also get then in 1964, the very first year of the Kennedy half dollar. The only year that it was made in 90% silver. And of course, the Franklins were all made in 90% silver, 61, 62, and 63. So you have the last 3 years of the proof Franklin half dollars in this, the last 3 years of, the last 4 years actually, of silver Washington quarters, of silver Roosevelt dimes, and then the pennies. I don't know if we can get in close on the pennies. I mean, there's just such a look to the pennies when they're this kind of old brown color, if you will. I mean, they just have a richer and deeper look than what they do today. Because in 1982, you know, they changed the composition of the penny, where there's no copper in the penny anymore after 1982. They're made out of manganese brass. And so this is the original copper composition. And so it looks copper. It looks richer, like I said. It has this great, fantastic vintage look to it, if you will, that I think is just purely, purely, purely stunning. I'm going to grab this set. I'm going to head over here. I got a pair of scissors over here. I want to take one of these pennies out because I want to show you what the pennies look like. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Might as well open up the quarter while I'm at it, since this set is already opened up. And so what you do is that's what they are. They're tremendous vintage. They're tremendous vintage coins, and they look like that, and they're 100% in the original packaging as well. This is what I'm talking about with the Lincoln cent. Check this out. I mean, it just has this richer, fuller, more copper look to it. I mean, look at that. That's from 1963. I mean, check that out, 60 years old that you're going to have, and it just looks different than what the pennies do today, This is only about the 4th year of the, 63, 4th year of the Lincoln Memorial Cent that you're going to have right there. I think it's just absolutely stunning that you're going to have that, and it's that look that you have, that proof, beautiful proof finish that you've got with each and every one of these. And like I said, you know, I've kind of wrecked this set now. So hey, one less set. And so that's what happens. These sets literally get opened up every day, because if you want a proof coin, they only come out of these incredible proof collections. There's the Washington quarter, 60-year-old solid silver Washington quarter as well that you're going to have there in that beautiful, look at that nice frosted reverse on that coin. And so this is what every single coin in every single one of these sets is going to look like, but it is still sealed in the original government packaging with the original government certificates that you have here. Last 4 years of issue from the Philadelphia Mint, the very first year of the Kennedy, the last 3 years of the Franklin, the last 4 years of silver half dollars, quarters, and dimes. It is a unique opportunity. And like I said, coin by coin by coin, we're almost $600, $600 nationally advertised price, except we've got it for less than $40 a set. Obviously, our quantities are incredibly, incredibly limited, only in the dozens. Please pick up the phone, get in today.